In this tutorial, we'll guide you through enabling marine extensions on your Victron GX device. These extensions, powered by Signal K, are incredibly powerful and can significantly enhance your boating experience. Saillogger's plugin integrates seamlessly with these marine extensions, offering advanced features like automated logging and advanced NMEA monitoring. However, marine extensions go beyond Saillogger, providing out-of-the-box Wi-Fi access to navigation data from your boat instruments and more. Let's dive in and explore how to set up and make the most of these powerful tools. While you see Victron's classic UI on this screen, we'll perform our configuration using the new UI. Switching to the new interface isn't required, but for this demo, we'll showcase the updated experience. Let's start by switching to the new UI. Begin by navigating to the menu on your GX display. Scroll to the bottom, select Settings, then tap on Display and Language. Choose User Interface. Switch the radio button to New UI to activate the newer interface. The screen will refresh, presenting you with a more modern and streamlined user interface. Changing the UI was an optional step. You can perform the remaining actions in either the classic or new interface. Now let's proceed with installing marine extensions. Tap on Settings to get started. Then select Firmware from the menu. Next, tap on Image Type. You will be presented with two options, Normal and Large. Victron provides these two types of official firmware images, and the large image includes additional capabilities, such as the marine extensions we want to enable. Go ahead and select Large as the image type. Tap on Press to check to find the latest available large image. As of this demo, the latest image version is 3.53, but it might differ for you, and that's perfectly fine. Tap on Press to update to upgrade your firmware to the large image. This will initiate the installation process, and your GX device will automatically reboot once it's complete. The process may take a few minutes, but for the purposes of this demo, we'll speed it up. Once the upgrade is complete and your device reboots, navigate back to Settings. At the very bottom of the menu, you'll now see a new option called Venus OS Large Features. Select that option to proceed. Now toggle on Signal K. Signal K is the platform that powers the marine extensions we want to enable. That's it. All you need to do now is wait a few minutes for Signal K to initialize. Very importantly, make sure to note the address displayed on the screen, http://venus.local:3000. This is the link you'll use later to configure Signal K. For now, let's take a step back and demonstrate the power of these extensions by accessing data from your navigational instruments directly on your phone or tablet. We'll use Navionics for this demonstration, a popular app among boaters. To proceed, we'll need the IP address of your monitoring device. To find it, navigate back to Settings and select Wi-Fi. Select the active network you're currently connected to. Take note of the IP address displayed on this screen. In this example, it is 192.168.1.130. Now, in the Navionics app on your phone or tablet, open the menu and select Paired Devices. You'll arrive at a screen that looks like this. Click on Add Device. Enter a name of your choice and the IP address of your monitoring device that you noted earlier. For the port number, use 10110. When you save these settings, your mobile device will begin receiving navigation data from your instruments. For example, you can see the depth being received from your depth sounder on this screen. Similarly, you can view the targets received by your AIS receiver directly on your mobile device. If your paired device is connected, but you're not receiving any navigational data, it's likely that your Victron GX is not connected to the NMEA network. Ensure that you have a VE-CAN to NMEA 2000 cable and that your GX device is properly connected to the NMEA backbone. Now let's return to explore the Signal K dashboard itself. Open your browser and visit the link provided on the screen earlier, http://venus.local:3000. When you access the Signal K dashboard, the first thing to check is the yellow bar in the top right corner. This bar displays the messages Signal K is receiving from the NMEA backbone. If there's no activity in this bar, it likely means you're either missing the necessary cable to connect to the NMEA backbone, or there's another issue with the connection that needs to be addressed. If you have the correct cable, this should work seamlessly without any issues. Now let's navigate to the data browser on the Signal K dashboard and start exploring the available data. In the data browser, select Self from the drop-down menu. You'll see a lot of data streaming in. To filter for position reports, type navigation.position in the search box. You'll see your boat's current coordinates, along with the source from which they are being received. Since there can be multiple GPS sources on your NMEA network, all of them will be displayed. Pay special attention to the timestamp field, which should refresh every few seconds, indicating active updates from the GPS source. Similarly, type depth in the search box to filter and view depth-related data from your NMEA network. You'll see the depth readings being received from your instruments. You can repeat this process for any other data available on your NMEA network. With Saillogger, you can also monitor everything accessible in the data browser and seamlessly associate it with your trips, enhancing your logging and tracking experience. Now let's shift focus from data exploration and configure our boat settings in Signal K. Click on Server, then select Settings from the left side navigation menu. Type in your boat's name to personalize your configuration. Enter your MMSI. If you do not have one, do not leave it empty. Enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finally, select your boat type from the available options and save the settings. All other fields are optional, so you can leave them blank. Finally, let's set up an administrator password for accessing the Signal K dashboard. Navigate to Security, then select Settings. Enter a username and a password that you'll remember, ensuring secure access to your dashboard. After saving these settings, you'll need to restart your Victron GX device to apply the changes. Navigate back to Settings on your Victron display. Tap Reboot now to restart your device. Confirm the action when prompted, and wait for the device to reboot. After the GX device restarts, it may take a few additional minutes for Signal K to fully initialize. Once ready, return to the Signal K dashboard. Click on Login in the top right corner to access your account, and enter the username and password you set earlier. After logging in, let's explore the App Store in Signal K, accessible from the navigation menu. Similar to the Apple App Store or Google Play, it offers a wide selection of plugins designed to expand and enhance Signal K's functionality. However, since there's no formal review process, the quality of plugins may vary. There are plenty of plugins available for you to explore. For the purposes of this demo, let's go ahead and install the Saillogger plugin. Type Saillogger in the search box to locate the plugin. The installation process can take over 30 minutes, which is completely normal. It's crucial not to interrupt the installation to ensure it completes successfully. Wait until the status changes to Installed. Once again, this process can take some time, so it's important not to interrupt the installation. You will need to restart the Signal K server for changes to take effect. Use the Restart option to restart the plugin. Note that this option will only appear if you have set a username and password. If it doesn't show up, simply reboot the GX device instead. While waiting for Signal K to restart, let's take this time to create a Saillogger account to link to your device. Enter your details to create a free Saillogger account. Once you've created your account, proceed to log in. Saillogger will present you with various integration options. Select Victron GX to proceed. Saillogger will now provide step-by-step instructions to prepare your Victron Turbo GX. Since we've already completed these steps during this tutorial, you can simply proceed through the instructions without making additional changes. These steps include guidance on installing the large image. Since we've already covered this earlier in the tutorial, you can skip this step and move on. Similarly, we've already enabled marine capabilities by turning on Signal K, so you can skip this step and move on to the next one. We've also already configured our boat settings, so we can proceed. Just to emphasize, entering an MMSI is important. Even if you don't have an official MMSI, you should enter a placeholder value. We've also already installed the Saillogger app on Signal K, which is covered in this step. You can skip this and move forward. This step covers rebooting the Turbo GX, which isn't necessary since you've already restarted the Signal K server after installing the Saillogger plugin. You can proceed to the next step. Now, step 7 is important. In this step, Saillogger provides you with a unique collector ID specifically created for you. Make sure to take note of it, as we'll need to enter it into the Saillogger plugin configuration in Signal K. After noting down the collector ID, let's return to Signal K and complete the configuration of the Saillogger plugin. Click on Server, then select Plugin Config from the menu. Expand the Saillogger configuration section. Enter the collector ID you noted earlier into the designated field. Save the changes, and that's all you need to do in Signal K to complete the setup. Now go back to Saillogger and proceed to the final step. It will automatically detect that your boat is connected. We can now see Saillogger in action. Navigate back to the home page. Your monitoring and logging have already started. You can immediately see your boat's location, wind speed and direction, and water temperature. Let's make a few quick customizations. Navigate to Settings. Here you'll find a wide range of configuration parameters. Saillogger is packed with features, but for this demo, we'll focus on a couple of simple customizations to get started. For example, let's change the boat type to customize the boat icon. ensuring it better represents your vessel. Next, let's update the battery monitoring source. Since we're using a Victron monitoring device, we have access to detailed readings of our power systems. That's not all. Saillogger can monitor everything available on your NMEA network and associate it with your logs. Use the Signal K data browser to find the data you'd like to monitor and add it as custom monitoring. While we won't go into all the specifics in this tutorial, we have other videos that explore these features in detail. Don't forget to take a look. Once the configuration changes are automatically synced with your monitoring device, you'll see the battery readings displayed on your monitoring page. Similarly, you'll notice that your boat icon has been updated to reflect the customization you made. Most importantly, the adventures and memories you create on the water will be automatically captured by Saillogger. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your time on the water. Thank you for joining us in this tutorial. We've provided an introduction to getting Signal Case set up on your Victron GX device, walking you through the basics of enabling marine extensions. While we showcased Saillogger integration, it's important to note that Signal K and marine extensions provide immediate value on their own, such as delivering navigation data over Wi-Fi for your devices. We'll be publishing more tutorials to dive deeper into advanced Signal K usage. For example, we'll cover how to display additional information on your GX display, such as seawater temperature or tank levels not natively supported by Victron. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all future tutorials. Let's make your boating experience smarter, easier, and more fun.